maybe you got a new phone for Christmas, or just bought one for yourself. Maybe it's an iPhone, maybe it's an Android phone, and maybe you're like, you know what? I like to play games on my phone. And I don't mind. I don't mind playing games on my phone. But one of the things I do mind is I'm a controller fan. I like controllers, which is why I don't necessarily game on a PC or Mac or anything like that. I like to game on a console. If I'm on a phone, I'm just not a fan of like the whole touchscreen thing, because number one, my phone gets smudgy. Whatever, that's is what it is. Two is that my hands are covering up a part of the screen. Why do I want that? Why would I want that? I wouldn't want that. These guys, GameSir, just released. This is their GameSir G8 Galileo mobile gaming controller right here, coming in at right now about the $100 mark US. Now I have one of their previous ones that came out maybe a year or two ago, and I have it for my iPhone. Works great. But they asked me when this one came out, they asked me if I wanted the Lightning version or the USB-C version. And I said, I have an iPhone, so USB-C. But I have the iPhone 14. So just realize I'm not testing it on the iPhone 14 because I would have needed the Lightning, which means we're going to be testing it on this phone, which is, I don't know, a 0. It's a 0 in my books. I wanted the USB-C version because I do know that I will be upgrading to an iPhone 16 or 48 or whatever it is whenever it comes out. And that will be USB-C, so this will function with it. So I've downloaded a couple of games for this on here that said that they should be gamepad controller compatible. We're going to take a look at what comes in the box, and we're gonna try it out. Okay, so right now 15 reviews, 5 stars. How do you beat that, right? Pocket Tactics, all kinds of goodness. So again, GameSir G8 Galileo, Type-C wired mobile gaming controller. And again, I do believe he supports iPhone 15 series and Android. I do believe, especially designed for big hands. It must have been the X3 or something like that, because I'm pretty sure one of these has a Lightning controller. So if you do have a Lightning controller, you can come in here. Okay, that's Type-C as well. That's Type-C as well. One of these, or maybe that's it. Maybe it didn't actually connect and it just connected via Bluetooth. That could have also been it. It's been a while since I've actually played with it, but let's see what's in here. G8 Galileo Type-C wired, which is good. So no like delay. Anyways, this is what's on the back. Hall effect controllers, that's good. So that's your sticks and your plug and play adaptive USB-C connector. Response. I should have worn my other glasses. Response membrane buttons. All kinds of stuff that I'm like, cool, fancy words. Precision tuned and Hall effect and analog triggers. Triggers, that's the word I was thinking of. Laser engraved. Mappable buttons, charging, and 3.5mm pass-through port, sorry, tactile D-pad. Yep, and there is a QR code on the back. I'm curious what this QR code does. Does it do anything? Oh, it just takes you to Facebook. Let's just take you to the Facebook website. We have a knife. We have a knife. So I hope you guys all had a fantastic 2023, and I hope you guys had a wonderful start to 2024. Because we're in it now. We're in it. My only hope for you is that no matter how your 2023 went, that 2024 is even better. That's my hope for you. That's my hope for me too. You know, because better is, well, better. All right. Measure what can be measured and make measurable what extends beyond. And if you weren't confused before, you may be confused now, because I don't even know what that means, but okay. Ooh, that's fancy. That is fancy. G8 Galileo. Ooh, I like that. That's definitely nicer, better. It's packaged. The other one was packaged good, but this one's like, look at us, we're fancy. You got a guitar pick. No, just a paper. It just says that we've passed all kinds of quality control. We have a GameSir sticker. We have a GameSir, I'm guessing this is your manual. Yeah, so you can click on this to extend your warranty. This is for contacting us. This is a QR code for something or other. I don't know what this is. Again, we're going to try this just to see if it does anything. It takes me to a page that does that. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And you get a big, large manual. So I may have to look at the manual. I don't know. I like this look. You get extra sticks. Yes. My guess is it all depends, right? They're different style sticks depending on what you like. Look at that. Hey, that's handy. What do I like? Whatever's on there right now, probably. I'll be honest with you. Then they got these little foam dealies. Those are coming off. And anything else in here? Negative. Do you have to undo it? Do they just pop off? I don't want to pull them, you know, because they probably, you know, I'll pull it, I'll break it, and then I won't be able to do anything with it. We're going to put this all just kind of back in there, like so. And let's connect this to my phone. Now, I don't know, I don't think, it does have a USB-C on it. And I don't know if it, like, I'm doing this without reading the manual. That's always the fun part, yes? Okay, so let's take this. My guess is this just extends. That's got a good extension to it, because like, if you look at my phone here, that's, I don't know, a 6.5 maybe. Definitely big enough for that. If it worked on my iPhone, like way bigger than that. So that's excellent. So I'm gonna line that up where that, oh, and this is, you can see it, right? That's kind of got some flexibleness to it. Yeah, it's a bit, it's a little bit, see how it flexes? This little guy right there? And I'm sure it does that so that, because all the USBs and thicknesses of the phone are not always going to be the same. So you can kind of put it in there on an angle, right? And then just kind of get that to where it needs to be. And it, I'm pretty sure my phone vibrated. And that one actually fits, that one fits in there super nice. I guess we're going to see if anything starts. This is Need for Speed. Oh, it does have, look, it has a little light on it, see? Yeah, so it does power. I'm guessing it powers, maybe you see it? It does power off the actual, you can see it down there too. There's a little glow. It does power off the phone. So just realize that your phone's probably going to take a little bit of a hit, but those are, I'm all, can I hit buttons? Oh, I thought of buttons, maybe. I'm hoping that it just comes up and says, yeah, you got a game controller. And I don't have to do anything in regards to setting it up, because then that would be fantastic. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it would be excellent. Okay, so simply put, no, it didn't just start and be like, hey, you have a game controller. It didn't do that. Now, I don't know 100% if that game even, I'm going to take these off for a minute, if that game even is game controller friendly. So turn it on. See how big this manual is? And I appreciate a good sized manual as long as everything's legible. So I don't use, as you guys know, I don't use Android phones very often. But after doing a little bit of searching, you have to download, I think you have to download the GameSir app, okay, which I just did. And once I opened it, it actually came up and saw my G8. As you can see here, it says that there's going to be a firmware update. And I was like, okay, updating firmware. So we're going to let that happen because maybe that's a bit of an issue. And you may actually need the app to configure it out of the box. So I'm going to let this run and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have figured things out. Downloading the app, I did have a firmware update, as I said, and it did that. What I like about this now is that when you have games, you guys may see, these are the games that I have on my phone. It'll actually tell you Call of Duty. It actually says mapping required. So I actually have to go into the app and map buttons to what they do. So it doesn't do it by default. So it says you have to go in and do stuff. Diablo Immortal, it says play directly. I don't need anything. This one here, PUBG Mobile, mapping needed. Riptide, play directly. Asphalt 9, play directly. So for me, I think that's going to be important because as you can see, there's going to be some games, and Need for Speed wasn't even on this list, so it didn't come up. So let's try some of the games that actually work. So this is recommend the best modes to, yeah, let's just do it. And I'm in Android mode again. This may be better. Yes, play. Okay. See these buttons work now. See, look, right, it says right one, left one, functioning. I love it. A to do that one. Yes. I'd say we're working. I'm very happy now. Has my controllers, yes. So not maybe the most fantastic-y game in the world for testing out a controller, because really all you have is like the A button and just kind of go back and forth. And again, we're just using this controller. And I think it's the right one is my turbo, I think. My car's looking pretty sweet, hey? Yeah, see, like it responds really good. Boost. Hard to see when I literally can't see. Oh, did I hit the jump? Yes, sir. Turbo it. Turbo it. It's hard when I can't see, so don't judge me. But the controller works good. Like, it's really, like, nice fine actions, which is good. Oh, no. Jump. I am all over the place. But I'll take that. Controller works good for that. For sure. Okay, sweet deal. Let's close you. Go back here, and then we can see that Diablo also works. So I'm going to say yes. I like the app for just doing that, because you could download a game, open this, and be like, does it work? No. Delete. Do I love it? Yes. And again, you know, I'm a casual gamer. I'm not, you know, someone that's going to be like, does it? It works good. I like it, you know. I was watching a review on this a few days ago, and he was talking about how he had rough spots in the top and the left side. And I have a feeling, I don't know if it's something that they fixed with the firmware, or if it's was just on his model, because I was playing around, like you can see here, right? I'm moving my cursor around, but I don't have any rough spot like anywhere in mine by any means. So tap to play. See, even that works with the controller. Sweet deal. Okay, let's just do this one, and then we'll be good. I like this that I can use this. Okay, we'll bring it up close. I kind of want to have to watch my screen over here just so I can see it and you guys can see. No, that doesn't work. All right. Just like playing Diablo. Sweet deal. Right? But you get the idea. Any of these buttons do anything? I guess like right at the beginning now, I probably don't have a lot of power for anything. But order the undead to attack. See, I click on this and it's doing it. Oh, what does the other one say? Oh, it does say the top. This one says the button. That one says the left button. Get away from those villagers. Press and hold. Drag the joystick to aim. Because it even shows a controller, right? Press and hold. Well, I see. There. And I can set these guys up to go do stuff. Yeah. No, that's good. I'm all way over it. I don't know where. You guys probably couldn't even see that. Got little footprints there to try and make sure I know where I'm going. Yeah. Okay, no, that's cool. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I like it. I find, at least for me, there's probably more games on Android than iOS that are like a little more closer to like a console style game. And because of that, I think this is really good. I'm eager to see how this would work on an iPhone, but I'll have to wait till I get an iPhone with USB-C. But as of now, I like. I almost wonder if it's big enough that, you know, you could hook it into. It probably doesn't go big enough. I was going to say like a iPad Air or something like that. But it does have pass through, so you can charge, you know, your phone while you're playing, which is good, and of course a headphone jack. Plus, if you don't want to use the app, you can use like the back buttons and things like that to do button customization, like layouts. Using this, you don't have to use an app to do that. You don't have to use their app to do that, because I believe you can. Right right? There's all your stuff like firmware upgrades and calibrate now, right? There's a gamepad test, so you can kind of come in here and look. Like, as you can see, I don't have any like dead sections. Like it works good. Like, and even there, like you can see how much pressure, right? So it's got all kinds of, these are just going to be on, but yeah, that's good. I definitely don't have any dead spots. Not that I can feel. Everything seems to be there. I love that the triggers, right? You can do that. That's nice. And you can go in and calibrate. So depending on, it goes through a whole calibration mode. I think you can set it up depending on what kind of game that you want to play. Very cool. Key settings, keyboard layout, depending on what kind of layout you want. You can do a button layout. You can customize your triggers. Way more stuff than I'll ever need. And again, there's your firmware. Current firmware is this. No updates available, but always go in here and check. You gotta check for your firmware. All right, guys. The G8 Galileo. It's really good. I'm very pleased with it, and I think you will be too. I don't think I really have anything like negative to say. It powers off your phone. It's got a pass through. I think. I'm curious. I think like the only thing I can think of is this little USB thing, because it is shaky. Not shaky, but like flexible. Depending on, you know, your phone and or your case or whatever, that may be an issue. But I got a small case on here and it works fine. I don't know what it's going to be like over time. You know, other than that, it fits this phone really good. And I have a feeling that these, I think, oh yeah, see, look, that's easy. I was just like, how do you change those little? You just do that, and then these just pop off. So that's super simple. Yes, right? Off and pop. Yeah, off and pop. And then, is that magnetic? Yeah, I think that's magnetic. Is that the same on this side? Yeah, yeah, because you see the little magnets there. Then when you just get it back, okay, that's super cool. All right, guys, I'll leave links down below if you guys are interested, and I'm going to leave you there. Later.